You know, May 20th was my grandmother's birthday. She would have been 102. She was an amazing woman. Strong Taurus. She was a strong Taurus woman. Tall in stature. I think she was about 6 feet tall. And being a little child, boy, that was amazing. I loved her deeply. Not all the time did things go her way. But she showed great humility at times when I know that I wouldn't have. I remember as a kid, I had some neighbors come over to my house because my grandfather would drive us to school. And these are friends that they quote unquote friends, I do it in quotes, would come over because I had a swimming pool and I had a swim set. I had two or three bikes. One of them was a steering wheel bike, naturally. And I was doted upon because I was the only child, of course. And one day, my grandmother left some money on her Magnavox TV. And I, being a certain age, I didn't pay attention. I don't know. Wasn't mine. And my neighbors came over and they waited in the living room. I'm wandering around doing what I'm doing, trying to get ready. My grandfather's getting his shoes on so he can drive us. And then they drove us. Whereupon my grandmother complains later on that she had $200 on the Magnavox and it's missing. And I mean, they looked everywhere. We pulled back the big Magnavox. It must have weighed about as much as the house, and never found them. Then one of the neighbors, one of my quote unquote friends, boasted to one of her family members that they found, I won't say the gender, they found $200. Well, how interesting is that? How interesting is that? That person was so dumb that they had to, because you know how kids are, they do their dirt and can't hold it. So, of course, we deduced that that neighbor, my friend, in quotes, had stolen the money. My grandmother never uttered a word. She never said anything. That taught me a lot. Now, I couldn't hold water. I'd have to wreck shop. But my grandmother basically said they must have needed it if they need to steal it. Yep, I'll never forget that about my grandmother. She showed such humility, such strength. I miss her deeply. I love you, Grandma.